Hi, puppy. Come on, we're coming in here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, we are down here with puppy Rosie. This is our week 1 video recap. Hey, girlfriend. What do you got? So in this video, we're going to go over all the things that we practiced with the pups this first week. But first, we're going to start off with just a little bit of play. Good girl. Uh-oh, where are you going? So play is just as important part of training as like the actual exercises that we're going to do in a second here with food. Play trains our puppies how to learn bite inhibition. So that means how to use their mouth and their teeth, and hopefully not use their mouth and their teeth on humans or use it hard. Good girl. So it's really important that when we play with our puppies, we want them to play with their toys when they play with us. You can see that Rosie is really attracted to my shoes. They seem fun, but I'm just going to try to encourage her to think about chasing the toy instead of my shoes. Good girl. You can see how she's kind of watching the flirt pole. Right? No, don't spank at my shoes. Good. What do I have? You want to play with one of these toys here? Good. Ooh. Wow, that's fun. Good girl. Nice job. And she really likes this crinkly toy. Yes, good girl. Very good job. Where is it? Whoa. Good girl. Good girl, Rosie. My shoes smell like other puppies. Where is it? Perfect job. Oh, you got it. You got it. Nice job. So, after a few reps of some different training exercises with the food, we'll probably encourage her to play a little bit again. We just want to do things a few times and then play with the puppy a little bit to kind of keep it light. Alright, so let's get started here. So we're using a marker system with the dogs. Normally I would use a clicker. I am still healing from a broken arm from a couple months ago, almost. My right arm is very weak, so it's hard to click a clicker. So we've been using a verbal marker. Uh-oh, you found that bully stick. Yeah. You can have that later. You can have that later. We've been using the verbal marker, yes. So I'm going to say the word, and then I'm going to feed her a piece of food. Okay. We're going to do that 2 or 3 times in a row. Yes. Good girl. To pair that association. Yes. Good job. Good job, Rosie. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to have her follow a piece of food in my hand. So this is following a food lure. Get her connected to that cookie. She takes a few steps. Yes. I mark it and then release the food. We're going to try that with my opposite hand now. I show her the food. She's connected. She's following it. Yes. Good girl, Rosie. One more time. We're going to do everything about 2 or 3 times. Rosie. That time I paired it with her name. So we'll do it one more time for name recognition. Rosie. Yes. Oh my goodness. There it is. Good girl. Okay, so I had her just follow the food lure in my hand, and then I paired it with saying her name so she learns what her name is. You're such a good girl. Oh, you're so cute. Uh-oh, you know I got more food in that hand, huh? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? What? Good girl. Good girl. Everybody wants to bite that today. No. There we go. Whoa, what's this? Wow, that's fun. That's fun. Woo! Get that ball. Get it. Oh, that one went far. She gave up on it. Good girl, Rosie. Okay, let's try something else. So similar to the hand target, or I'm sorry, similar to the food lure, where did you go, Rosie? There you are. You hiding on me. We're going to try the hand target now. I'm going to start connected to the puppy. Rosie, touch. But then I disconnect from her. Once she reconnects to my hand, that's when I'm going to say yes and feed her the cookie. So let's try that with my opposite hand now. Rosie, touch. Yes. Good girl. And maybe one more time. Rosie, touch. Yes. What a smart girl. Okay, in week 1, we also practiced finding a sit position. Yes. Good girl, Rosie. Do it with this hand. Where are you? There you are. Sit. Yes, good girl. Notice how I waited to say yes until both her butt and her front feet were on the ground. There you go. Let's try it one more time. Sit. Yes. Wow, so smart, Rosie. Get it. Get it. Good girl. They have to learn that they can get food off the ground too if I set it there. Here it is. What are you doing? Get it. Rosie, you can't just climb in my lap. She never found that get it cookie. Let's try a bigger piece. Here. I'll do that in a second. Get it. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. What a good girl. Okay. One of the other things that we started in week 1 was the mat. This is going to be a stay type behavior, but the very first step, all we do is lure the puppies over to the mat. Once they have 4 feet on, yes, and I'm going to put the food right on the mat. I'm going to feed her maybe 2 pieces. Good girl. Then I'm going to say, get it. Toss one off. She doesn't know that get it means it's on the ground. There we go. Good puppy. I'm going to move it. Yes. Smart girl. Good job, Rosie. Get it. There you go. Now she's getting it. One more time. Yes. huge. Get it? Wow! There's a smart girl. Okay, so that's just step one. Each week we're going to add something new to that mat behavior. And you'll see how it shapes up into them staying on the mat. I got a couple more things here. We're now going to get Rosie dressed in her harness. So part of training for puppies is really a lot of exposure. So we want them to get used to being in something like a harness very early on, so they don't find it a weird thing later in life. So I show her there's a piece of food on the ground. Snap that buckle. Good job, Rosie. And here I'm probably gonna have her chase those get it cookies again. Just so she's moving around in the harness. She's not thinking about it being constricting at all. Oh yeah, you found that one that I dropped. Get it. Good girl. Get it. Right here. Get it. Get it. Hey, good girl. Very nice. Oh, you are such a sweet puppy. Ho, ho, ho. Good girl. All right, and the very last exercise that we did with the puppies this week is a little bit of handling. So when I talk about handling exercises, this is how your puppy will be handled at the vet, probably at the groomer. We want to get them comfortable with being handled in this way now because they are going to require a lifetime of grooming and veterinary care. So I'm going to show Rosie that I have some food in my hand, and with my opposite hand I'm going to bring it underneath her belly. Yes! I'm going to mark that and feed her. This is how your puppy will be restrained at the vet, or may need to be restrained at some point in their life. Hand underneath their belly. Yes! Releasing that piece of food. There you go. We also want to practice handling different body parts, so I can pick up, yes, Rosie's ear. Can play with their tail. Yes. Maybe even pick up a leg. Yes. Good job, Rosie. So again, we just do everything maybe a few times, pairing it with our marker word and some food. That way we're creating positive associations as puppies to all of this handling care. All right, so make sure that you also, in addition to this recap video, you check out the video library that has more detailed instructional videos on each one of these behaviors that I went through with Rosie. And then also make sure that you get your Zoom lesson booked for when your puppy goes home. And we will see you guys in about a week.